What's up, YouTube? I've been on vacation for the last week down in Idaho, bass fishing and what have you. I come back yesterday, total opposite of this, guys. You pick a stock, you buy puts, you're up 1 to 2,000% on the puts. Today, flip the switch, pick a stock, pretty much any stock, and you're way up today. Like it's been a 180 today. There's virtually not been any news on any of these tickers either. So this is Alibaba. Alibaba, guys, if you don't know, basically you go on that site, everything you see on Amazon, on Amazon, if it's like 10 bucks, let's say, a $10 little like obscure item, you get it on Alibaba, it's probably 20 cents. You need to buy like 5,000 of them. So every drop shipper basically gets their stuff from Alibaba and makes a ton of money doing it. They just have to sit on all this inventory and product while they're waiting. Alibaba is up the calls are up 6,000%. They were 3 cents. See, they were 3 cents here. 3 cents. Right? You would do that minus that, 3 cents. And now they're $1.94. So if you put $3 in, you have $194. If you put $30 in, you have $1,940. 30 bucks into 1,940 bucks. And yes, that means if you put $300 into Alibaba calls, you would have made almost $20,000. If you put 3,000 in, you would have nearly 200K today. This is a pretty orchestrated day. You can tell because if you go in and you look at Carvana, you have this stock for starters. Let's talk about this real quick. I posted it to my Discord. I said, I'm not really interested, guys, because of what we see. We see on a daily basis. We see stuff like this. So I'm not really interested in these dumpster fire IPOs. They IPO'd 1 million shares for $5. That means their market cap, guys, is only $5 million. JP Morgan, guys, it is $427 billion. Okay, so 427 billion divided by currently sitting at 15, but we're going to go with the IPO price. So it was 8.5 million% larger than this company, because I've seen the stock twits message board. Oh, it's the wealth management for the Hong Kong people. No, if billionaires and millionaires aren't going to put their money in some unknown company that's not even listed. Like, I don't know where people find this crap. You can't even short an IPO, so you're gambling against other people and hoping you come out on top. Know that with this stock. That's really all I need to say on it. It's okay. I'm not hating on people that made money there. Congratulations. Just if that's how you make money, 9 times out of 10, the house wins, guys. You're not going to be coming out on top. I'm just saying. You've got Alibaba posting gains like that. You've got JD posting 2,000%, almost 1,500%. You've got Pinduo. Again, yesterday puts were insane on this. Now calls 300%. You've got Baidu. This is what I call my Asian clusters, up 300%. You've got Rivian. I think it was 2,000%. Yeah, it's come down a teeny bit. This was 2,000% not that long ago. I mean, zero dated options, guys, they expire today. So they expire in 2.5 hours. So you want to get some profit and then get the hell out on a today one. You can always go to next week, though. Like, next week's are probably really well, too, right? So next week's are hundreds and hundreds of percent as well. What else do we have? Can't even remember. Riot. Yeah, Riot. So, and this is why I say the market is a little bit obscure. So Riot posted that they mined 40% less Bitcoin. Bitcoin also is not rallying at all. It's just sitting at $30,000, $30,300. It's actually kind of down. In the last 24 hours, it's significantly down. All the meme coins are down, the shit coins. Ethereum is down, like it's red. So there's no actual logical reason. There is zero logical reason for Riot to be up today, in any way. So some company, Roth, says that they post a buy rating and they up it from 12 to 1850. That's why that's moving. But why don't we look at Carvana? Okay, Carvana has no news, none at all. Yesterday it posted, we're gonna show our earnings in August on the 3rd. That's not news. That's, I mean, people already know. When's Q2 coming up? The end of right away. So Carvana is up 1,500% and the stock is up 16%. Why? 17% almost earlier. Why? On what? On what? Why? I don't know. I can't tell you, because if you look at every metric out there, we're where we're at in terms of danger level, same as in 2020. And you know what happened in 2020. That's where we're at. You don't have to take my word for it. Do your own due diligence, do your research, go find other people and see what they're saying. Anyone with half a brain, I mean, they know that, yes, you can make money on the way up. Cool. We got to play both sides. We got to follow the money, follow the whales. And some of these charts have been real easy to follow. Like if you look at the SPY, that was a real easy one. You enter in the morning and you just decide when to sell. It pops up over 200 EMA, probably a good time to sell anywhere in here. You're way up, right? It's not hard to find these trades and make money on them. It's just a matter of, logically, could you hold it? Why would you hold? We're talking like almost all-time highs here. Let's go back 5 years, right? Because we got to go back to 2020, so that's a while, right? So in 2020, guys, the SPY before what happened, before we had the event that closed everything off, it was only 333. With shrinkflation, so everything you buy, it's like smaller. If you buy toilet paper from Costco, it's 40 rolls still, or 36 rolls or whatever, but instead of 40 sheets a roll, it's like it was 12% less. I saw some chick's TikTok. So 12% less, and then the price was like 100% more, right? So you've got inflation, you've got the devaluing of the dollar, and then you've got shrinkflation on all your products. I had a dude was weighing chips, and it was saying like 200 grams, and one of them was like 110. Like it's massive shrinkflation, just blatant lying. What's in the package? You want to enter at these highs? Me, not really. Looks like a cup, potentially to 480, and then you'll see a handle come back down, and I think that will probably be the next event where we finally break back down. Look at Tesla, for example. Okay, guys, so Tesla's a good one I like to keep on pace with. They haven't introduced any new tech or anything like that, okay? Tesla's been pretty forthcoming with what they have, what's coming down the pipeline, where it's headed, the market cap they intend to penetrate, which they've all along they've been trying to penetrate like 5%. Obviously, I think they're going to get more than 5%, and I'm pretty sure they think they're going to get more than 5%, but that's been their intent, okay? And they're not even there yet. So their stock has been moving on and so, future earnings, forward earnings potential. But if you pull Tesla back and you go to a one, and this chart will account for the stock splits. And I show this a lot, and I think it might blow people's mind. Tesla was $12 in 2019. It was $12. So it's done a split, right? Multiple splits. So you have to take that into account. Otherwise, the stock right now would read $4,185 a share. Tesla would be trading at $4,185 per share, which isn't their high, right? Their high was like 5,500 or something, right? That's that 414. Like it was pretty damn high, or even 6,000, I think. So, so this is a real number. 1180 times 3 times 5. Like, they were only 177 bucks. I know, because I got in at about 700 bucks. And I rode it to 3,500 bucks from $700. This was one of my first ever squeeze plays before getting into like airlines and AMC. Do you want to be buying at this level? Really? Truthfully? I know I don't. And you can see down here the the RSI is saying on the daily, man, this thing is overbought. What happened when it was way up here before? Sell off from 278 down to 240. That's a lot of money to lose per share. Where are we again now? We're kind of right back up there. We're in double top zone, right? We're above double top zone, but only because of a gap up. And what happens with gaps? Usually they fill. So this is gonna, to me, this is gonna fill to the downside. It's not a big one though. It's 265, but that's still money to be made on what? Options chain. Do you want to, like, you can do stock, you could short stock, or you can just head into the options chain and like you'll see these calls. So they're, well, I guess bad example because it's 0 day to expire here. Let's try the 14th and see what it shows. There you go. So that's a little more realistic, right? 0 days. We're getting late in the day here. It's 11, so it's 1:33 here. There's like 2.5 hours left. Sorry, and that's just kind of where my head's at. I'm waiting for the big drop, and that's like market wide. Yesterday was just a taste of what is actually probably coming, what's about to happen, in my opinion. Just a little example of what we have to look forward to when the shit actually does start to sell off. Different stocks like Carnival Cruise, though, where I recommended it at six and change, it's a little different. It was at a 52-week low. I recommended it right around here, guys, on my Discord. So it was like 6 and change. You're up 300% now, 612.18, right? It's a monster, but it was at a 52-week low. We don't like Pfizer. I'm not a fan of Pfizer, but it's at a 52-week low, guys. So this is something I'm recommending. Rivian getting itself up and over 200 EMA, but look at the daily RSI is 85. Like, that's not sustainable. So it's just a fact. Unsustainable RSI on that company. You can't hold an 85 RSI. So it's going to come back to 200 EMA. It's 100% testing 200 EMA. So it'll test 2240, and then the market can dictate, does it want to go up from there, or does it want to bring it back to, say, 13 EMA or 48 EMA? These are kind of the patterns that I recognize on my Discord. It's not always about me entering every play that I talk about or being in every play. Sometimes it's just about helping other people succeed. And in turn, a lot of people help me out, if you know what I mean. So, it's a kind of a two-way street. We've got a lot of growth, a lot of people in here growing. I'm just saying, guys, like the point of this video is to show you, when you see a market like this, it doesn't matter if the ticker says AMC or GameStop. Pick runners, okay, and just go with them. The VIX is would be like the negative. This is hilarious that Walmart's even down. Where's Netflix? Netflix. What did it do today? Not much, 0.76%. I bet you that's still D still. Let me check something. I just want to check one thing here. You pick a stock and go with it. Every day you should be just looking like, hey, did my account go up or did my account go down? you shouldn't be worried and attached to these tickers. I think that's like a scenario where oh wow, Square yesterday was down 2,000% on the puts. Now the calls are up 1,000. They just flicked the switch. You shouldn't be married to tickers, guys. Get married to your own account. Get married to yourself. Okay? Start investing in yourself. Be long on you. And that might mean if a stock is down on the day, you're buying puts. You're shorting. If a stock is up, you're going long. You're not worried about saving companies. You're not worried about the pump and dump of the day that's going to create 95% of these people are going to be bag holders. 95% of these people are going to be bag holders. This prestige wealth management trash. I'm telling you right now. It's top HKD. It's all the same. It's always the same. MGAM. I had MGAM. It was like I had it at like 100, sold it at 200 or 250, and now it's like, is it even $1? Yeah, 50 cents. 50 cents. What was this? 20 bucks. What was the other one then? Oh, Megal. Sorry, Megal. Yeah, Megal's $1.68, 250. I sold it at the top. I don't know. I got this damn lucky. I don't know what the hell happened there. It wasn't as low as the 89 cents. $1.68. It's the exact same thing, guys, is going to happen to PWM. It could go bonkers in the after hours today again. From degenerate gamblers. Please don't be one of them. If you're up 100%, sell half, and everything that's left is free money. So if you do become a baggie, or it goes down, what you put in initially, you didn't lose a dime. You're playing with all free money. And that's what I like to do on some of these plays. When I'm up 100%, take off 50 and run with the rest. That's what I told my sister on CCL. I said, okay, take off 50 and you want to hold it, run with the rest. Now you haven't lost any money. You'll never lose money, ever, because the money you put in, you've gotten it all back. And now you're just playing with free cash, free shares. Pop in the Discord, guys. Link is below. Link will be pinned in the description. Is there anything else I want to, like, what do we got? Cypher. I'm quickly going to check some of these other mega caps, see if there's anything in there. 9. Halliburton. Oh my God. Halliburton is up 7%. Oil's been getting smoked. Oh my God. Holy fuck. Oh my God. Do you need PWM when you see stuff like this, guys? I'm trying to be as honest as possible. Do you need it when you see gainers like this? This is all live. This isn't fake. This isn't made up, because I post a lot to StockTwits. That's where I get a lot of new people in the Discord. I post this, and it's blowing their minds. They don't understand. They've never been shown this. Guys, Roaring Kitty, when something's going on with my Roaring Kitty, guys, when he made all of his money on GameStop, he didn't own any shares. He had 53 or 54,000 in options, and he cashed those options out for $54 million. And he was in front of Congress, so you can go and check and verify that information. But if you look at a mega cap, like here's British Petroleum, BP, right? Even that, guys, the stock moved 59 cents. 59 cents, okay? It's a mega cap, though. Means it moved at 1.7%. The stock is, the option on a 1.7% move is up almost 200%. Okay, I'm showing you this now if you've never been exposed to this. Why is that, okay? Well, there is 17.44 billion shares. Let me just show you something incredible. Meaning, if the stock is up 59 cents, 1, so 1 is 1, and 59.5 cents, they just made $28 billion today. They grew $28 billion. AMC is only worth 2. So British Petroleum went up only not even 2%, okay? And it went up about 14 AMCs. AMC is not as big as everybody thinks it is. I was unaware myself. I didn't know this. Like, I didn't look into any of this really back. I didn't really understand this kind of stuff back in the day. And now I do. This is the kind of stuff I look at. Apple, okay, it's up 81 cents, 42%, sorry, 0.42%. But Apple, guys, okay, it's only up 82 cents, right? Apple has 15.73 billion shares times 81 cents. So it's up $28.5 billion at a 0.5% move. It's up 14 AMCs. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm like looking at things now. When I first started working when I was young, I used to only make $5.25 an hour working at McDonald's. So whenever I worked a day, that's 8 hours times 5.25. I made $42 a day. And this was I don't know, I was 14. So this is a while ago, okay? This is in the 90s. That's how bad inflation is now. These places pay $17 an hour now, and you go in and you want a meal and it's $20. It's all the same. It doesn't matter. That's actually worse because you're paying a bunch of tax and shit. So it's like you actually make less than the $5.25. But anyways, 42. So I used to say, look, man, if I wanted something that was $100, I used to say to myself, man, I gotta work 3 days. Or like 4 because of tax. Well, that's like minimum wage, so you don't really pay tax. 3 days, right? $126. I was like, I looked at things as like, how many hours do I gotta work, right? I gotta work 19 hours to get that thing. And it really changed my perspective of what I was buying. Do I really need that? I gotta work 19 hours to get that shit, right? So I actually didn't get a lot of things. I saved money. I had money because it's McDonald's. It's greasy and shit. You got to go in there and work all day and mop and clean and do all these things when you'd rather not be. It's the same with these companies. Do I want to be holding AMC myself when they don't post a profit for 15 quarters? 15. No, I got out. I got out at 14. Should have got out at 72. Screwed up. Worst decision of my whole life. Very costly lesson. I paid more than doctors pay for their lessons. Doctors paying only like 800,000, 400 to 800,000 to get their doctorate. They're giving up 10 years of their life though. I gave up 1 year, 2 years of my life, and $1.6 million to learn. Okay, it's not about the company. It's about understanding how the market works. Oh my God, Schlumberger is up 8.5% too. It's understanding how the market operates and following whales and following the money. Here's Schlumberger. I worked there. Would never work there again. They were on a 28-3. 21-3. 21 on and 3 off. No thanks. That was like hell after 2 weeks. So 11,250%. Oil's been getting beat though, guys. So you got to understand, like, this was like overdue for oil. But what a day for these companies, right? What a day. How is that a difficult chart to trade, guys? Instead of buying a share and riding it up $4, like if you had $5,000, let me put this into perspective for you. If you had $5,000 and you bought stock on market open and you caught the low, $5,000 divide 48.66. Cool, you got 102 shares, almost 103 shares. And if you sold right now at the time of this video, 53.26. Okay, you made $472. Congrats, you made $472. Now, if I pull, give me one sec. It's LB. Doesn't sound, doesn't sound that great to risk 5 grand. I mean, you made about 10%, right? That's cool. You made 8.4%. What about 51 strike? SLB 51 call. Right? Because it was 48. 51 is not good. You would have got 50 or 51 is probably all you would have even hit for anyways. 51 call. Okay. Let me get the screenshot of this. I'm not even going to say you caught the low here, though. I'm going to say you caught the open. So, well, they're the same. The open and the low were 2 cents. 2 cents per contract times 100, because there's 100 shares, is $2. Okay, so your 5 grand divide $2 per contract, right? Sorry, yeah, $2 would have been 2,500 contracts. 2,500 contracts, same thing. And now, right now, they're worth 227. They're at their high. They haven't been higher. 227 times 100. You would have made $500,000 today, guys. $500,000 by doing options on this stock. $567,500 by doing the options versus $400. That's not even a joke. Big money is doing this shit. Every time someone tells me like, oh, I'm just making shit up, or it's after the fact. It's not after the fact because I'm just showing you now. I've taught people in my Discord how to do this stuff. They're doing it. They're making gains. A lot of them are afraid to bet any significant amount of money. They usually only bet under $100. Some people have. One guy, he's at over 700,000 now, okay? Some people aren't afraid to bet money. Most people play it pretty safe, close to the vest. I haven't been in there today. Let's just take a look. Let's see. I'm going to end the video here because that's insane. 1 second here. Let me just... Let's go into the gains. So here's a Rivian gain today from Lobo. Congrats, Lobo. He made 427%. Again, he only had one contract, $200, one contract. But now he's got 400%. He doesn't care about PWM. CCL calls, 200%. Let's see if I can zoom on there for you. 200%, right? 400%, 200%. This guy's scalping. Mara, 62%. He wished 108%. 108%. That's his day's profit. But this is the Mara position was 108%. So he must have lost something else, perhaps, or his whole account went up. Here's another one. JP Morgan, right? 93%. Too big to fail. We've been talking about that. 90%. I want to show you like someone had 1,000% the other day. Here's a 411% on Rivian for Joe. Took a month off. Had personal stuff go down. Back and winning on my first trade. Thank you, Kev. This Discord is a savior. Okay. Thanks, Kev. Pin Duo, $10,000 today. Puts. He's not married to either side. Thanks to Kev and the community, Micron. So we talk about semis. We talk about a lot of stuff. Salty made 100% yesterday. Where's the 1,000%er? I want to see. I know there was someone who had like 1,000% the other day. I've been up 1,600%. Here we go. Where is it? How do I get up there? Usually, oh, it's right in front of me. 1,600% yesterday on a SPY put. Hopefully he play calls today. I should ask him. I'm going to ask him. 1,600%. Can you see that? This isn't a joke. My Discord is not a joke, people. I'm behind the Discord. I have other people in here who do a lot of news. The point of the Discord was get traders, even if they're new to trading. I had a Joe RS. He was a noob. He was just a buy and hold. Now he's all about news, everything. He's all over. I've created a monster. The guy's amazing. He's doing incredible. Teach them how to do this. Get everybody having eyes on the market at all times. Sharing news, sharing events. Like the Norfolk Southern incident that happened. The second it happened, we're getting puts. We're buying puts. It's not looking good. Stock fell like $60. Right? It was like 25% drop on the stock. Puts printed, guys. People are making this in my Discord. So if you want the opportunities, right? Come in. I have what do you call it? Like I have a section that's for it's called resources. So you'll learn if you're unfamiliar with it. If you're already familiar with it, great. Here's another 434%er. These are all different people too. I'm not even showing you the same people. They're all different people. So if a whole bunch of different random people can do this, Kim never knew how to short. Now all she does is short. If a whole bunch of different people are doing it, why can't you, right? So rather than only sit there and hold one stock, check out that account. In a week, 448% his account, 4x. So it's like if they can do it, you can do it, right? That's just some people in the gain section. I mean, this I've had the Discord a year now, so it goes back quite a ways. But I want to throw that out there, like the damn possibilities that are out there. I picked a pretty crazy week to go on vacation, and like honestly, like I was home today. I didn't even trade. Probably a bad idea. Probably should have been on there trading, getting into something, because these charts are mental. Like it's showing across to the downside there, so I'm getting out there. But you would have had 48.80 all the way to 53. 53.07. So a nice psychological 53 on SLB. How is this hard to trade? Look at Baba. Pumps, and it's still pumping. Right? Still pumping. Baba. 8,000% now. Hasn't ended. It's not ending. No end in sight. It only gapped up like $1. What is this? 83 to 86. Okay, 84 to 86. $2 gap up, and you caught the rest, right? Carnival Cruise. Buy it on the open because the market's rallying and the SPY is rallying. You caught it all, right? How's that hard? And it's the same like yesterday when the markets are dipping. Let me load up like Pinduo. Right? So yesterday, it was falling. Is that hard? Is that hard to make money on? Buying a put when you see this? Boom, 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 boom. This is called 3 black crows. That's 95% of the time. That means more downside. 3 black crows. Boom, boom, boom. Usually it comes back up to at least the middle or top of this bar, which it didn't even make that. Significant sell pressure. Boom, 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 boom. And right here, you see across to the upside, right here on the MACD. And what happened? Went up. So these things are easy to read, and you can always ask. If you're premium, you can DM me. Okay. Otherwise, standard, you just talk in the main channels. DMing is for premium members only because I can only talk to so many people. And I already have 30 premium members, and I'm just one guy. So, I do have some slots available, but it is filling up. Um, you're doing yourself a disservice not being in here, guys. It's $20 a month. It's like 50 cents a day, pretty much. Like you can't even buy anything for that anymore. But buying, like, even if you only hit one of these in the whole year, it's paying for almost a lifetime of the Discord. If you hit Baba for 7,700 or Slumberjay for 11,000%, you're paid up indefinitely for life, right? And we get it all the time. And when I say that is, you could just go back and look at my video history. Come in yourself into the Discord and go through the gain section. You'll see it. It's there. It's all verifiable. Join the Discord, guys. Link is below. Been telling you guys for a year now. 400 people decided to join. They're still here. I'd love to see this hit 1,000 or 10,000. And that's not out of like a personal greed. That's like, I want to help people that are begging all these garbage plays to learn how to do this and then be a part of the community where we have shout outs and everyone can see what's happening and give information. The more eyes, the better. And this Discord has only gotten better since I started. When I started, I was overwhelmed. It was all me. All me. Everyone was following. It was all me. And now it's like, when I go on vacation for a week, it's nonstop. I had to tell people, it's July 4th. Take the day off. The market will be there for you. They don't listen. They're loving it. They're loving it. They want to do this. This is fun for them. So it's like, and that's exactly what I want to see, but I want to see even more of it. I want to see, half the people are like that. They're like, nah, I'm not going on vacation. Check this news out. Check what I found out. Check what we're doing here. Puts, calls, blah, blah, blah. You name it, right? Long video, I know, but I haven't done a video, like I said, in like a week or something. So I wanted to put something out there. Get some attention. Really, really get some attention. Put some eyes on this Discord. Put some eyes on what's out there for you guys. Even if it's not me, guys, do your own research and learn how to do this stuff, right? Don't be stagnant. Don't be idle. Don't be only doing one-directional playing, one-dimensional, which is just buy, hold, sell. Or I like to call it buy, hold, pray, sell, because you're praying it'll go up. Do sell, hold, buy to close. That's a put. Instead of hitting buy, you hit sell. That's how you open a put. Or sorry, short. That's a short. Sell it instead of buy it. If you think the stock's going down, hit sell. Don't hit buy. Hit sell. Write it down, make some money, and get out. Options. 2, 3, 4, 8 dimensional trading. Not one dimensional trading, guys. Free.